It's a bucket bike, let's do bucket things with it.
Todd's back. It's been a few weeks since we were last working on the bucket. I know it's just a flick of a frame on the computer screen since we were last there, but it's been 3 weeks?
Yeah, now I got blue gloves.
Hey! So last time, I mean, the viewers don't need to recap, but we probably do. We pulled the sprocket off.
Yes, 15. And we wanted to put the 12 on.
The problem we had though is the locking hole in there is a threaded hole on the 15, but there's no hole on the 12.
Well, it's not threaded, so yeah. So what the plan was, well, we tried to drill this, didn't work. Everyone tried to drill this. We gave it to a few people, doesn't work, hardened steel. So before we had this sort of locking mount that is on that, you know, put a bolt through and then you're good to go. Because we can't drill this, what we thought is, well, this was recommended by Boyle Brothers bike shop. They said, well, why don't you just get a circlip? Because a lot of bikes just, instead of having one of these, they have a circlip that goes on and you clamp it on and it holds it in place. So I struggled because this here is 2 mils and I wanted to get a 2 mil circlip and they all come in 1 mil. And I found one, but they were supposed to send me a 2, and it's definitely not a 2. You can see if I put it on either side. Not sure if you can capture that. So this is 2. This is, I just measured 0.75 of a mil. So we can see if it works, but realistically, that's going to be jingle jangling around, and we're going to have to replace it. So I guess we can find out. We'll give it a try.
Worst case scenario, do we put the 15 back on, or?
Probably for now, yeah. Probably for now, we'll just throw the 15 back on, and then we'll figure this out later.
You know, it'd be real good in this garage.
What's that?
Bike lift.
I would love for you to buy a bike lift. Let's see what that looks like.
That's not gonna fit.
No. See, it's the right diameter on the inside, but because of the crown on the outside, it's really tricky.
I mean, that's my uneducated guess that it's not going to fit, but is they going to fit?
I'm not sure. If we had the right tool, I reckon you could probably spread it, but I don't know. It's been a while since I've had to deal with these.
Bit of JB Weld on that.
I'm okay if I break this. Give it a try anyway.
With your safety glasses on?
Yeah. Safety first. After, good content for the camera.
I don't know if the watchers and the followers want to see that go into your eye. But I guess that would make a good thumbnail.
It would. It's actually kind of close. Kind of bent it a bit, but...
Started it up and it was noisy as hell.
See a spark?
No, I didn't.
There was a little spark. Like as the circlip went over the steel.
Is it over? Is it in?
Yeah, on one side. Let's do the other side. Well, there we go.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
How wiggly is it?
It's not wiggly at all. Oh wait, there you go. It's wiggly now. It's on a bit more. So...
The circlip's wiggly or the sprocket's wiggly?
Oh, the circlip is wiggly, yeah.
Is the sprocket wiggly?
It's not coming past that.
Well, I suppose it's not coming off.
Yeah. What would it take for that to come off? That would... I guess it just can't because the little eyes on the circlip are big enough.
You just need to know how rattly that's going to be.
I think with a chain on it might be okay, but yeah, you're right, it might move around a bit.
Well, why don't you just put the chain on and see what happens? Worst case scenario, you're going to ruin your chain, but the chain should be stiff enough laterally to hold it, should it? Not?
Yeah. I mean, worst case is that I chew out the drive itself, but...
Is that replaceable?
They're a pain. I don't think it should move that much, to be honest. You know what? It's a bucket bike. Let's do bucket things with it. So if we can put the front on, then we'll take the rear axle off and then put the...
Brake back together? The brake needs to go back together. The wheel's just on.
Ah,
the axle's in, but it's not...
Don't need brakes. Look at this. You're such a road rider. You need brakes. Done. Now, yeah, let's just move this up here so it doesn't get too hairy from your dog.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to vacuum.
Alright, so what did you say the brake is just sitting on?
I don't think the brakes...
No, I think we did all of it. It looks all done.
But you have to take the wheel off to get the... Alright, so the rear wheel assembly and front sprocket is back on with the circlip. Don't know how long it'll last, but, you know, hashtag bucket life. It's not coming off, we hope.
Yet.
One of the other toys that you picked up was an ECU.
Yep. A racing ECU, it says to me. Another guy who runs the same bike in buckets also has this, and he said you recommended it. I reached out. They said this is the right one for your bike. So, yeah, it's got a few different maps that are associated with it.
Oh, and it's got a USB port to plug it into your computer.
So, yeah, if your computer knows how to read one of these.
Oh, you can't get the software online?
They've tried to send it to me a few times, but yeah.
Right.
No more comments.
It's lucky that I have a garage full of old computer crap, right?
But this is the thing. So we'll get a video in a sec when I pull the rear seat off to get to it. I think I need to actually get underneath. I think I need to take the front seat off as well. Yeah, I need to do that. But it's got a little cable here that's got a little button, and this button I can actually put up on the clip-ons or on the dash, and I can use it to change the mode mid-race.
Very cool.
Yeah, don't know how often I'm really going to do that, but for now, ECU, and this just plugs into the regular port. There you go. From NMW Racing. Can I turn that off and back on again? Does it say it on full?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that, and I'll take it for a little ride.
You're not going to take your non-road legal bike out on the public streets, are you?
The red light's flashing. No, I will not. So what I could do, I reckon I should keep this up here, because this is actually where I can access it right now.
You want a cable tie?
Yeah. Couple of cable ties.
Smells like motorcycle. Yeah. Do you want big fat black ones or little dainty white ones?
The black fat ones are fine. So I've got some parts coming.
Today?
Nah. Soon. It's going to come from Australia. And it is a some new protection gear for the bike.
Oh yeah. New protection as in.
So these spools here, we're going to take these off.
Oh yeah.
And put others on. This is the thing I got to measure. So we'll put these on that are both paddock stands, so that both the spools for the paddock stand, as well as there'll be knobs on the outside to protect. Some replacement pegs that will go into the same mount, but they're made of like really hard plastic with some grippy stuff on top, and then we'll replace the front ones as well.
You're going to want to put the brake caliper in before you do anything more, because I'm pretty sure it's got to slide in its teeth on the swing arm.
Ah, that's because we didn't take the thing off the bracket. I remember that now. That's over the top. This one. Okay, here's the big thing. We wanted to know, that's all on, whether we'd have enough space, and yeah, we do. So
enough tension for the chain.
Because the sprocket went smaller, it was going to have to come back.
And we have enough adjustment?
We have heaps, yeah. So that's great. And if we get a bigger on the back, we're going to have to go forward.
Always learning something with this bike.
Always learning when you got a new bike. I realised when I was working on the Tiger the other day, like, I've just done it so much that it's all so familiar.
Done it so much that you know it all. What a bloody know-it-all.
Bloody know-it-all, like.
So this is the first ride with the 12-tooth sprocket and the ECU.
And the clutch.
Oh, and the adjusted clutch. It's only taken 3 weeks, but we got there.
We got there. Works, that's good. Definitely lifted the red line from the ECU. I got above, like, right into the red. I didn't totally max out because the engine's not properly warm, but it goes much further. Still not 100% sure on the clutch yet, because like the clutch is sort of disengaging like right there. It's right at the peak, so I'm just wondering whether we need a new cable. Not sure. I don't think we have any more adjustment here. No, I'll pull it off when I have gloves on and have a look. But clutch, I'm still not sure. ECU seems to work. That's cool. I had no back brake, but I didn't bleed them before I. Hang on. Now I got a back brake. What else did we do?
That's pretty much it, I think.
Was it? Yep.
Does the sprocket rattle at all?
The sprocket? No, I didn't hear any rattling. No. I also didn't check the speed, what speed I was going, so I didn't actually really know.
Did the speedo work?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think I ever look at the speedos. Cool. I think that's it for now. We've done what we can. We'll check the adjustment on the clutch. If not, I'll order a new new cable.
One slightly more complete R15. Todd, run me through what we've done, because I'm probably not going to have everything uncut in our video.
Well, we decided we don't want to run a clutch anymore. Took the clutch off, gone, weight saving.
It's all about that clean look.
It's a clean look, saved 300 grams.
No, we couldn't sort out the cable.
Yeah, we couldn't get the adjustment right, such that the clutch would disengage fully. So even when it was let go, we couldn't get enough adjustment out that the arm would fully let go and let the clutch plates engage.
Which says to us that the cable is too stretched. There's not enough adjustment in the adjusters left.
Yeah, or it's getting like caught halfway between and not fully releasing. I'm not really sure. I got to think about that because I kind of get confused on whether it's like too far in one direction or the other. Anyway, I'm taking that back with me so I can do some research. We tested the ECU. I just left it in mapping 4. I have to get the little CD-ROM thing from you, but we're going to leave it in 4. I took it for a little test drive. It went well into a red line. It's supposed to go up to like 14,000 RPM. My tacho only goes to 12, so I might break a needle. But I didn't go there because we didn't get the bike fully warmed up. But it works fine.
But it works, it starts, it runs, which is a good start when you're talking ECUs.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So it fundamentally works. New sprocket, that seems to work too. The circlip's a bit dodgy, but it'll be fine for now. I'll keep an eye out for another one. The gearing, I tested the gearing. It's really hard to tell without a speedo and just around your street. I mean, not around your street. We didn't take it for a ride around your street. But it was, I'll figure that out on the track, like how much extra torque I have down low and lack of speed at the top end. But that's about it. I think that's really all we have to do.
And we got the fairings mostly back on.
We got this one back on. We put the little the fluids container under there. We'll get the headlight or the front shroud back on. I think we can probably black out those headlights a bit and kind of just fill it in a bit here. So next time we do this, it'll be crash protection and putting the clutch back on. That's going to be the last couple of things we really need to do to get it back out on track and see how it goes. I'm tempted to like take it to Manfield and actually ride it around, but now we've gone down to 12 in the front. I'm going to be like 90 k's an hour flat out when everyone's doing like 200 past me. So maybe we'll just wait for the go-kart track to do that. But we're good to go.
This is where you say, catch us in the next episode, like, comment, subscribe.
Catch us in the next episode, like, comment, and subscribe, like Ray said.